welcome back to the Jacked Racing YouTube channel. Welcome back to the shop, and look at what's missing. That's right, our big trailer is gone. We've sold it. It was a little sad seeing it go. A lot of good memories were made in that trailer over all the years in Pennsylvania and then back down here, but that's okay. We're looking to get another one here pretty soon. That's kind of the purpose of this video. So, you know, it's kind of the circle of life in racing. You have one for a while, then you give it to the next person so they can make some memories in it, and then we go pick up one from someone else. It all just kind of gets passed around within the racing community. So hopefully the new owner will have just as much fun with it as we did. But we're about to hop in the truck and go for a ride to go see what we can get. We've got a trailer we've been looking at, talking to somebody about, so let's go check it out. We got about a 3-hour road trip ahead of me here, and hopefully this is going to work out well, and if so, I will show you what we end up with. Well, we're on the road. Well, I'm on the road. Dad's still out of the state, but we're getting close. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes away from where I'm headed. I'm heading south. I've never really gone this way down the Florida Turnpike before. I'm heading towards Miami. It's kind of close to Boca Raton, which I've never been to any of these places, at least that I can remember. So maybe, I mean, there's really hardly any scenery here either. It's just all trees on either side of the road, so I don't even have anything cool to show you. But hopefully we'll have a cool trailer to show you soon. I want to talk a little bit about kind of why we decided to get a smaller trailer. I know a lot of people have been asking, you know, you had this big awesome trailer, why'd you get rid of it? Why would you do that? And here's kind of our logic. So we've had that trailer since about 2010, 11-ish maybe, back when we raced in Pennsylvania. We had a 2-car team back then though, so we kind of needed, you know, some extra space, extra storage. You know, when you're running 2 cars at the track, you got 2 of everything basically. And now that we're down to a 1-car operation, we just don't need that much space for stuff basically. So we wanted to get something that my truck could handle. This is just a 1500 series truck. It's not that big awesome dually we have. We're probably going to end up selling that too. A lot of people like that truck too, but it doesn't really serve a whole lot of purpose for us. Someone else can get a lot more use out of it. So we'll get something that's a little more manageable as a daily driver for Dad while he's down there too. But yeah, we just want something that's easier to work with, easier to put in the driveway, easier to take through gas stations, easier to drive down the highway without, you know, slurping up so much expensive fuel now. Basically, that was just too much trailer for us and what we were doing. So we found something smaller. We can, you know, make a little bit of money on the deal too between what we sold that for and what we'll get this for. So I think for us, it's just going to work out perfectly. This trailer is pretty nice though, at least according to the pictures. We'll see if it checks out in person like it does online. I'm hoping it does, because I think we'll be in good shape. Well, looky here. We got something new to bring home. We made a pretty good deal on this, I think. I'm going to wait and show you tomorrow, because by the time I get home tonight, there's not going to be enough light. I'm at a rest stop right now. But yeah, everything is good to go. Once we are well lit tomorrow in the afternoon before I take it back up to our shop, I'll give you a full tour of it in the daylight so you can see it. But I'm pretty happy with what we got. I think this is going to be a really good solution for us long term. Also, kind of a random side note, the wildlife on this trip has been awesome. I've been getting the full Florida experience. I saw an alligator and an iguana driving down there. I think those reptiles in Florida are super cool, so I was pretty excited about that. That made the drive worth it, just getting to see some of those dinosaurs walking around. Super important update, I just saw another alligator and another iguana, so we're up to 2 gators and 2 iguanas. Now, I know what you're thinking. You live in Florida, you should be used to seeing stuff like this all the time. Half true. I see quite a few gators up near where we live, closer to Orlando, and I really like alligators, so I still get excited when I see them. But we do not have iguanas up in Orlando. That's more of a southern Florida thing, so this is the first time I've seen them just running around like the side of the highway. I saw both of them in the shoulder of the road. I hope they didn't run into the road, because that would have ended poorly for them, but you know, I guess if an alligator runs into the road, it probably doesn't. It probably ends more poorly for the person that hits them. I don't know. They're tough, but I don't know if they're that tough. Anyways, yeah, I'm having a good time just looking at the Florida wildlife here. This truck pulls the trailer okay, actually. It's not doing super great on fuel economy. I really didn't expect it to, so I guess I'm not really disappointed. I just wish it did better. Obviously, no one wants to pay for gas these days, but what can you do? That's the price of racing. Well, we made it back to the race shop. Everything went fine. This trailer pulls super easy. It turns super easy. It's so much easier to drive than the big black one, and my truck can pretty much handle it pretty well. We'll probably get some of those anti-sway bars on there just to help the truck out, you know, kind of distribute the weight a little bit, but it did pretty well on its own. I know it might be a little different once we get the truck in there, but for now, it's working out pretty well, and I think we're going to be able to jump right into this trailer and use it. So let me show you what we're working with here. So it's a 22-foot trailer. It does have the V-nose on here for a little extra storage inside. Needs a little bit of reflective tape. That's pretty easy to do. I don't 100% love the color, but I also don't hate it at the same time. I know it's not quite on brand for us, but I wasn't gonna, skip out on a trailer just because of the color. We can fix that, or we can just put some of our graphics on it and make it look cool. Either way, it's gonna get us to the track and be pretty comfortable for us. This is gonna be a really nice feature right here. It's got that driver escape door. So, when we pull the car in, you can just hop right out the door instead of having to climb all over the car. That's gonna be super nice. I've never had a trailer that has one of those, so I'm now looking forward to seeing what that's like. We got some nice aluminum wheels here. The tires are in pretty good shape. Nothing to complain about there. All the lights were working for us. We got LED lights in the back. Our last trailer had these kind of internal door latching mechanisms, and they would kind of get bent and never line up right. So I'm happy now that we have something a lot simpler where we can just latch it from the outside and always know that it's latched shut solid. I don't have it plugged in, so it's a little bit dark, but here's the inside. It's already got all the cabinets up here. Really nice cabinet setup, actually. These things are super nice, super fresh looking. And down here we have kind of our power area, and we do have a winch. They left the winch with it. That was a very nice thing to have already installed in the trailer. We'll have to figure out how that works. They said we need to put a battery in, but that's no problem. We can get a battery and put that in there. We've got lights all throughout. We've got some lights in the ceiling. There's one of those in the back as well. We've got power ran. We got D-rings here. We can strap in a toolbox, air compressor, whatever we need to. Spare tire. It's never a bad idea to have one of those going down the road. Really nice diamond plate floor. I just need to kind of sweep it up and power wash it, and I think that's going to shine up super nice. We got the finished walls and ceiling. Got a nice diamond plate back door here. Paper towel rack. That's super important right there, so I'm glad we already have that taken care of. But overall, this trailer is in very, very good condition. Still worked out pretty well for us. I think we were able to get this trailer for cheaper than what we sold the black trailer for, so we came out, I won't say we came out ahead a little bit, but the numbers worked out pretty well where we felt this was a good deal. This trailer is in good shape. It's turnkey. We can hop right in with the race car and use it in a couple weeks when we go to new Smyrna Speedway. We're really happy to have something a little more size appropriate for the organization here. It fits a lot better in the driveway. It's so much easier to drive. When I was driving it home yesterday, it's like night and day difference from pulling that big trailer. So I know a lot of people like to go up in size, but at this point we're pretty happy going down in size. So it's, it's just all about what everyone wants. Everyone has their preferences. I think this is going to work out for a long time for us. That's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you think the new trailer is as cool as we do. We're still trying to decide what to do graphics-wise on the trailer, so if you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below. We're always open to ideas. We've got a couple ideas. We'll see what we do, though. Right now, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is getting the truck ready to go, because we're going to be back at New Smyrna Speedway in just a week and a half from now. So keep your eyes out. I've been working on it the last couple days. Of course, I've been, taking footage of it. I've still got some more stuff to do next week before we go, so keep your eyes out sometime between now and that race next weekend. I'll post another video of what we do to get the truck ready, but I can't wait. It's been 3 weeks since we've been on the track. I'm having some pretty serious withdrawals at this point. I'm ready to get back out there, so keep your eyes on the page. We got a lot of exciting racing coming up this season. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.